Hey guys, welcome back to Ashley's Homestead Adventures. It is morning before work, and Smoothie's running around cleaning the floors. I am in the process of cleaning the laundry room, and in the process I came across this basket of my onions, and these are just onions that I harvested, and I've just let them sit here in this basket. Well, they've been in here for a couple of months, and I need to just go through and rotate them to a new basket and make sure that none of them are bad and throw away any bad ones so I don't have onions, maybe at the bottom of the basket rotting without me knowing. So that's just kind of part of being a gardener, is we got to kind of go through our stores every once in a while and make sure that things aren't rotting. I do have a catch to show you guys in the live trap, so I'll show that to you, and then I'll be back as soon as I get done sorting all of these onions. Came out this morning. It's 6:30 in the morning. It is another glorious sunrise, and let the chickens out, but we have caught another trespasser. Yeah, you were in the wrong place at the wrong time, bud. So that little dirty little booger found himself in the wrong place at the wrong time, and got himself a little ridey ride in the trappy trap. So anywho, I've got these onions sorted. I'm actually not unhappy at all with how this came out. I'll flip you guys around and show you, but it's not bad. So I harvested these at least 2 months ago, and after sorting through them, and of course I've used a lot. This is just what's left, but this is a short Folgers can, and this is all that was bad. So that is not terrible. And these will go to the chickens and it'll be completely fine. This is what is all that is good. And of course, while I was sorting them, I went ahead and just took off the extra leafy stuff and put it in the garbage can. So there, was me in the process of making sure that I'm feeling them well and making sure that they're nice and firm and that there's no squishy spots that will go bad in the bottom of this basket. So this is quite a few onions to still use. This will probably take us through the fall, which is exciting. So now this will take us through the fall, and then I still have in the back of my mind that I may, if they all start going bad, like just too many of them all at once, and it's not just like random ones, then I have in the back of my mind I can dice them and put them in Ziploc baggies or seal-o-meal bags and freeze them. And also my favorite thing to do with red onions, which I only think I have 2 red onions left, is I can also pickle them. And I love pickled onions, and I can do just a great big jar of pickled onions in the fridge, and we can just eat off of those all winter. So those are some options of storage options, but I prefer to keep them in their raw form for as long as I can. So that was my chore this morning that I thought I would bring you along with. I will probably see you guys after work. Okay, off work now. I have some dinner cooking. And the next thing that I needed to do, which I didn't record it, I'm sorry, but we have some peppers from the garden, both my garden and the neighbor's garden. And so I'm putting them on drying racks, and I'm gonna dry them for the chickens. So these are the racks from my dehydrator, and so I just laid them out here. I just took the caps off of them. I'm not being super picky about clean and, cutting them in half and stuff. I did put the jalapenos on a different rack than the serranos and the cayennes because these are gonna go faster than the jalapenos. So I'll just take this whole rack out first when these guys are done, and then I'll let these stay in a little bit longer. And then I'm just going to blend these up and turn them into red chili flakes for the chickens, which I add to their food. let's see, we're gonna go to 140 and time. I'm just gonna bump it up to 12 hours and I'll check it first thing in the morning. Moving on to chores. I tell you guys what, it's been another long week, and I'm working straight through the weekend and all the way through next week. So there's no break for my poor brain and sight. And yesterday was my intentional rest day. I try to take an intentional rest day a week, just for my overall health. And what that is, it's a day of intentional rest, except for what I have for work. So if I have dogs to groom, then I groom the dogs and then I rest. And I obviously I still have chores to do, but like for instance, I don't clean stalls on intentional rest day. The horses all get their hay and they get their grain and their water, but they don't get their stalls cleaned. They don't get brushed. And a lot of times, like, they don't go out to pasture on those days. The chickens don't go out to pasture on those days because I don't want to be chasing anyone around when I'm trying to rest my body. And so what I do is I basically go to work and then I come home, I check on everybody, and then I take a nap. So it's kind of like nap day. And for instance, like yesterday, I napped from 4 to 6, came out and did chores, and then rested again until, from like 6:30 to 8, and then went out and locked the chicken doors and everything, and then, was in bed by 8:30. So it's just kind of a day where I'm taking it easy, really. Now, if I have a day off, on an intentional rest day, and I try to schedule them around weather. So if we're going to have heavy rain, I try to schedule my rest day then. If I happen to have a day off, then I will take more time off. But yesterday, that's not what it was, and it's okay. It still was more rest than I would have gotten had I been string trimming and cleaning stalls and weeding and baking bread and all that. I don't bake on intentional days off. And so basically every Sunday, I kind of look at the week and I look at the weather. I see if we're going to have any heavy rain days, or I see if we're going to have any like high heat index days. And those will be the days that I will take off. So that is, that's my story, and I'm sticking to it. Cats must have knocked down the pillow off the chair. Okay, moving on. Babbling enough. I don't think the chickens are going to need any water because it rained yesterday. But we shall see. Well, ladies and gentlemen. What do you got under there, Mama? Thank you. Oh my. Do you guys plan intentional rest days? What do you do to keep yourself going? My theory is I need to take a day for myself or an afternoon for myself a week if I want to continue to take care of everything else and everybody else for the rest of the week. I owe myself a day or an afternoon once a week in order to continue this crazy life that I have. That was the chickens knocking over the bucket of hay behind you. Thank you, ladies. Nobody pooped in the nesting boxes last night. That's awesome. Okay, I'm going to clean their pools and give them their supplements inside their pool waters. Suave, I hope that you don't end up getting stuck on that side of the fence again tonight. Guys, everybody make good choices when it comes to going to bed tonight. Wherever you go to bed tonight is where you will wake up in the morning. I'm leaving the gates open. Oh, shoot. I was going to take those 2 buckets to the chickens. Dang it. All right. Oh, these figs have gotten to a point to where they're growing faster than I can eat them. There's so many. I think I ate like 11 yesterday. Oh my goodness. That one split. Well, that is not a bad basket of eggs for today. Oh, you been planning that all day? Huh? Been planning that all day? You guys get to go outside tomorrow. Smarty pants. fresh dinner. Oh my goodness, you guys act like you haven't eaten in days. It's just been since this morning. Goodness. All right. Oh, wait till you guys see it. It is so pretty outside. It's the golden hour. And it is just so beautiful. We're gonna go bring the horses in. Look at this. Oh my God. So beautiful. Wow, wow, wow. I'm telling you. The sunsets and the sunrises on this farm are such an incredible blessing. Almost every day they are such a huge motivator for me. Yes, I moved all the way across the country for that, and I love it. All right, you guys. Now we did this the other day. I'm gonna get everybody positioned here. We did this the other day. Maggie, quit! To where I brought all 4 of you in at one time. I wonder if I can do it again. Okay, we're gonna give it a whirl. Because it's late, we need to get you guys in. He is a Butry. There ain't no sense in gate rushing. I'm the one who opened it. Can we all be good, please? Pretty please. Here she comes too. Alright, here we go. Be good. Everybody be good. Chance, you're getting too far out there. Okay. Holy crap! Not sure what that was all about. I sent a text to the neighbors. They may have found a snake or something. Might just be testing out a gun for our predators. They had a possum in their chicken coop last night, so it might just be firing their firearms to make sure they're working correctly. Night, girls and boys. Oh, I'm aware. I'm aware. Holy macaroni. You're all right, you guys. It's okay. Okay. Well, what don't get done today will get done tomorrow. Looks like stalls are going to have to wait until tomorrow. The neighbor was just testing out some of their firearms, so all is well, nothing's wrong. I hope that you guys had a great day, and if you're seeing this at the beginning of your day, I hope that you make it a great day, and I will catch you on the next video. Yours truly.